It was a week where it seemed like everything was looking for shade. Out in the sunshine, it was just broiling hot. Good if you like this kind of weather. Not so good if, like this ruffed grouse, you don't. I don't think I've ever seen a grouse panting before. Me? Yeah, I was panting too. I wonder if this butterfly is trying to fan itself. So I figured that, well, if it's hot out in the sunshine, it must be a lot cooler in the shade. So I went looking for some. Here in the forest along the Sheep River, there was plenty of shade. And plenty of things that enjoy being in the shade as much as possible. Like these little violets. There's quite a bunch of them, these little fingernail-sized Canada violets. They like it here in the forest where it's cool and damp. And a little splash of sunshine doesn't hurt either. Close to the violets there was a little spring-fed creek running. There was barely enough water to keep the ground muddy. But where it ran out of the culvert on the other side of the road, it made for lots of happy splashes. But not enough to keep this moss damp. It's really a little bit disconcerting how dry it is. The bluebells were doing okay though. And so was the cow parsnip. Not tall yet, but those big leaves are spreading. I found a section of forest that gets very little direct sunlight. So I walked in a little ways to see if it was any cooler, and I laid down to see what was there. The forest floor was nice and soft. And patches of sunlight played around where the leaves up above parted in the breeze and let it shine through. Funny thing, as I was laying there, I wondered where all the flowers are. These columbines were about to open. And the bluebells, well, they were in bloom. But then I remembered, even though it felt like August, it was still just the end of June. Not that I particularly needed the flowers anyway. These horsetails, I just love these guys. So soft, so green. But it wasn't all that much cooler lying there among them. The sun that was blazing down and filling the cups of these wood lilies and kissing these rose blossoms and heating up the battered wings of these butterflies just made our world entirely too hot. But this is southern Alberta, so I'll bet that 6 months from now, we're really going to miss this.